In the world of rare US quarters, some coins have reached unbelievable value due to rare mint errors and perfect condition. The top 3 most valuable quarter dollars include special high-grade Washington quarters that survived without damage, rare mint mark varieties, and exceptional error coins that collectors chase worldwide. These quarters may look ordinary, but in today's auction market, they can reach extreme prices because of rarity, preservation, and demand. That's why even a simple quarter can become a life-changing treasure in the coin collecting world. First coin, the United States 1981 quarter dollar with the P mint mark, has become one of the most surprising and highly discussed pieces among collectors and investors due to its extreme rarity in specific error conditions and exceptional preservation state. This coin, originally minted in Philadelphia, carries the P mint mark, which identifies it as part of the regular production from the Philadelphia Mint, yet certain unique characteristics have transformed select examples into legendary auction highlights. Most 1,981 quarters were released into general circulation with no special attention, meaning they were heavily used in daily transactions, leading to scratches, wear, and surface damage over time. However, a very small number of coins survived in near-perfect condition, and even fewer display rare minting anomalies combined with strong strike quality and exceptional eye appeal. The value of such a coin is not determined by age alone, but by a combination of mint mark presence, strike sharpness, luster retention, error characteristics, and overall preservation grade assigned by professional grading services. The 1981 P quarter, in very fine condition, typically shows moderate wear on high points, such as Washington's hair, cheek, and eagle feathers on the reverse. In circulated examples, scratches, edge nicks, and light abrasions are common, which significantly reduces collector value. However, when a specimen is discovered with minimal contact marks, strong original luster, and almost no visible damage even under magnification, it can be classified in extremely high mint state condition. Some of the most valuable versions are believed to have been preserved in bankrolls or special storage conditions, preventing exposure to friction and environmental damage. In rare cases, coins with unusual die errors, such as misaligned strikes, doubled die features, or unusual plaché characteristics, further increase their desirability in the numismatic market. What makes the 1981 P quarter particularly fascinating is the combination of scarcity in top-grade condition and intense collector demand for early 1980s Washington quarters with exceptional preservation. While millions were minted, only a microscopic fraction remain in flawless or near-flawless state decades later. Professional grading companies evaluate these coins under strict criteria, and even a slight variation in surface quality can dramatically shift value from a few dollars to tens of thousands. In extraordinary auction situations, when a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and verified error aligns, bidding wars among elite collectors and investors can push the price far beyond expectations. In recent high-profile numismatic discussions, an exceptionally preserved 1981 P quarter with unique characteristics has been speculated or reported in specialized auction circles to reach values as high as $630. This extraordinary valuation is driven not by common market trends, but by rarity at the highest grading level, possibly involving a combination of MS68 to EMS70 level preservation, deep cameo contrast, or significant mint error authentication. Coins at this tier are often treated as investment-grade assets rather than simple collectibles, and they are typically sold in major international auctions where private bidders compete aggressively. Scratches and surface wear, remain the biggest enemies of value for this coin type. Even minor hairline marks can reduce a coin's grade significantly, turning a potentially six-figure specimen into a modestly valued collectible. That is why collectors use specialized handling tools, protective holders, and controlled environments to preserve such coins. The difference between a circulated 1981 quarter and a pristine high-grade example is not just visual but financial on a massive scale. The very fine condition coins sit in the middle tier, showing clear signs of circulation but still retaining major design details, making them collectible but not extremely valuable compared to mint-state rarities. The auction market today for rare U.S. quarters is highly competitive, with global participation from collectors, investors, and institutions. Digital certification and population reports from grading companies further influence pricing, as verified scarcity drives bidding intensity. When a coin like the 1981p quarter appears in a top-grade certified holder with exceptional attributes, it instantly becomes a headline piece. The combination of historical minting context, survival rarity, and investor demand creates a perfect environment for record-breaking sales. Ultimately, the 1981p quarter dollar stands as a reminder that even modern-era coins can achieve extraordinary value when rarity, condition, and collector passion intersect. While most examples remain common pocket change, the elite specimens tell a very different story, one where a simple 25-cent piece transforms into a multi-$100,000 treasure in the global numismatic marketplace, capturing attention and competition wherever it appears. Next coin, the United States 1983 quarter dollar with the D-Mint mark has gained attention among collectors due to its unusual market discussions, especially when high-grade preservation and rare minting characteristics come together in a single specimen. The D-Mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, and like most circulation quarters of the early 1980s, it was produced in large numbers for everyday use. Most 1983D quarters entered general circulation immediately, passing through countless hands, which naturally resulted in surface wear, scratches, and loss of original mint luster over time. Because of this heavy circulation, finding examples in extremely fine or higher condition becomes increasingly difficult, and coins that remain well-preserved attract growing attention in the numismatic market. A circulated 1983D quarter typically shows visible signs of handling, including small edge dings, abrasions on Washington's portrait, and flattening of fine design details such as the hair strands, cheekbone, and eagle feathers on the reverse side. Scratches are common, especially hairline marks caused by contact with other coins in pockets or vending machines. In lower circulated grades, the coin may appear dull, with significant loss of shine and smoothness across the surface. However, in extra fine condition, the coin retains a much stronger level of detail. The major design features remain sharp and clear, with only light to moderate wear visible on the highest points. The original mint luster may still be partially present in protected areas, giving the coin a more attractive appearance compared to heavily circulated examples. What makes certain 1983D quarters particularly interesting in the collector market is the rare combination of high-grade preservation, strong strike quality, and in some cases unusual minting characteristics or minor errors that went unnoticed during production. While the majority of these coins are considered common in numismatic terms, a very small percentage have been discovered in near-perfect or exceptionally preserved condition, often stored in mint sets, rolls, or collections that avoided circulation entirely. These high-grade specimens can show sharp relief, clean fields, and minimal contact marks, which significantly increases their desirability among advanced collectors. In extremely rare discussions within auction circles, certain 1983D quarters that are graded at the highest mint state levels, or that exhibit unique error combinations alongside pristine surfaces, have been speculated or reported to reach extraordinary valuations. In some cases, dramatic pricing figures, such as $630,000, are mentioned when a coin is believed to possess multiple rare factors simultaneously, including exceptional preservation, deep cameo contrast, near-perfect strike alignment, and verified mint error status authenticated by professional grading services. While such valuations represent the extreme upper boundary of hypothetical or exceptional auction scenarios, they highlight how dramatic the value difference can become when rarity and condition align at the highest level. Scratches and surface imperfections play a critical role in determining value for the 1983D quarter. Even in extra-fine condition, visible marks can limit the coin's potential in the premium collector market. Coins that are free from significant scratches, have strong eye appeal, and maintain original mint brilliance are always preferred. The difference between a moderately circulated example and a top-grade preserved specimen is not just cosmetic, but also financial, often representing a gap of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in rare cases. This is why professional grading and authentication have become essential in modern numismatics, ensuring that each coin is accurately evaluated before entering high-level auctions. The global auction market for rare United States quarters has become increasingly competitive, with collectors, investors, and institutions participating in bidding wars for the finest known examples. Digital certification, population reports, and historical auction comparisons all contribute to determining value. When a 1983D quarter appears in exceptional condition with verified rarity factors, it quickly draws attention from elite buyers who understand the long-term investment potential of high-grade numismatic assets. Ultimately, the 1983D quarter dollar represents how even modern-era coins, which were once considered ordinary pocket change, can transform into highly sought-after collectibles under the right conditions. While most examples remain common and affordable, the rare, preserved, or error-enhanced specimens stand out as extraordinary exceptions. These coins demonstrate how preservation, rarity, and collector demand can combine to create remarkable value in the numismatic world, sometimes reaching astonishing figures in today's competitive auction market, where a single coin can become a symbol of both history and financial opportunity. Next coin, the United States 1989 quarter dollar with the D mint mark, has become one of the most surprising and highly discussed pieces among collectors when found in exceptional preservation and unusual high-grade condition. The D mint mark identifies this coin as being struck at the Denver Mint, and like most Washington quarters from the late 1980 AS, it was originally produced in massive quantities for everyday circulation. Because of this, the majority of 1989D quarters entered normal use immediately, passing through countless hands, vending machines, bank transactions, and pocket change over the years. This heavy circulation resulted in widespread wear, including scratches, edge nicks, dull surfaces, and loss of original mint luster, which is why most surviving examples today hold only modest collector value. A typical circulated 1989D quarter shows clear signs of everyday handling. The high points of the design, such as Washington's hair, cheek, and the eagle's feathers on the reverse, often appear flattened or smoothed due to friction. Scratches are commonly visible across the fields of the coin, especially fine hairline marks caused by repeated contact with other coins. In lower circulated grades, the coin may look dull and lack shine, with heavy wear making many design details less distinct. However, in extra fine condition, the coin tells a different story. It still retains strong detail across the major design elements, with only moderate wear visible on the highest points. The overall structure of the design remains sharp, and some traces of original mint brilliance may still appear in protected areas around the lettering and edges. What makes the 1989D quarter especially interesting in rare coin discussions is the small number of specimens that have survived in unusually high preservation states. While billions were minted, only a tiny fraction avoided circulation damage and remained in near-pristine condition, often stored in mint sets, rolls, or protected collections. These coins may display strong luster, sharp strike details, and minimal contact marks. In some rare cases, coins have been discovered with exceptional surface quality combined with subtle minting variations or anomalies which significantly increase their collector appeal. When such factors align, even a modern coin, like the 1989D quarter, can become part of high-level numismatic discussions. In extremely rare and specialized auction scenarios, a 1989D quarter in extraordinary condition, possibly graded at the highest mint state levels and featuring unique characteristics, has been associated with astonishing valuation estimates. In these exceptional cases, speculative or reported auction discussions have placed values as high as $650,000 for a single specimen. Such valuations are not representative of normal market pricing, but instead reflect rare combinations of perfect preservation, flawless strike quality, and verified rarity conditions recognized by advanced grading experts. Coins reaching this level are typically considered investment-grade assets and attract serious attention from elite collectors and institutional buyers. Scratches and surface imperfections play a major role in determining the value of this coin. Even minor marks can significantly reduce its grade, especially when evaluated under professional magnification. A coin that appears clean to the naked eye may still show microscopic abrasions that affect its final grading score. This is why extra-fine examples, while collectible, do not usually reach extreme valuations unless they possess additional rare features. The difference between a circulated coin and a high-end preserved specimen is dramatic, both visually and financially, with value increasing exponentially as condition improves. The global auction market for United States quarters has become increasingly competitive, with collectors from around the world participating in bidding for the finest known examples. Digital certification, population reports, and historical auction comparisons all play a major role in determining final prices. When a rare 1989D quarter appears with exceptional preservation and authentication, it quickly becomes a highlight piece, drawing intense competition among bidders who recognize its rarity potential. Ultimately, the 1989D quarter dollar demonstrates how even modern-era coins, which were once considered ordinary pocket change, can transform into extraordinary collectibles under the right circumstances. While the vast majority remain common and low in value, the rare preserved or exceptional specimens stand out as remarkable exceptions in the numismatic world. These coins show that condition, rarity, and collector demand together can elevate even a recent coin into the realm of high-value auction history, where extraordinary prices like $650,000 become part of specialized discussions among elite collectors and rare coin experts.